So first and foremost, we have net present value. Net present value, so as to say, is basically nothing but the discounted present value of the overall string of cash flows that you are expected to generate. Usually, more often than not, and specifically at least in case of examples, a project would be something like, let's just say if you start a factory or a plant, on day 0, you will have to make an investment of 100 million. So it's like your 100 million negative, because that is what you invest. And at the end of year 1, 2, and 3, you'll start generating, let's just say, certain cash flows. It can be 25, followed by 50, followed by 75. Let's just say this is the way that you're generating or this is the way in which your cash flows are staggered. You invest 100 million today, you get 25 after a year, 50 after a couple of years, and 75 after 3 years, right? If this is the way that your project is structured, after that you have to finally make a decision whether or not you want to go ahead with this project. NPV, what it tells you is that if the discounted value of these cash flows which are 25, 50, and 75, the problem is I can't say investing 100 today and then getting 25, 50, and 75 later, because getting 100 pounds today is not the same as getting 100 pounds a year later, which is not the same as getting 100 pounds 100 years later. So anything that is staggered over a period of time becomes uncomparable. In order to make them comparable, you have to bring everything at one point in time. Right? And how do you bring that at one point in time? Either you accumulate or you discount. So you have to either pull these cash flows back by a, and then do the comparison here, or you have to accumulate everything till the end of 3rd year and do the calculation here. But I can't say that, if this was again 0, 1, 2, 3, and then I have minus 100, followed by 25, 50, and then 75. This is the way the cash flows are dispersed. I cannot make up and I'm not in a position to comment. I can't comment, or I can't basically make a decision. So decision making framework can only work if everything is brought to a specific point in time. The usual convention is to bring everything to start. The usual convention is that you bring everything to the start, which means you will pull everything behind, right? Now, how do you pull everything behind? You'll basically discount the cash flows and bring them to the present value.